are sorry to hear about your wife. It might have been a shock.
Or perhaps it wasn't such a surprise. Perhaps you were expecting it. If you play dangerous substances, someone always gets hurt in the end.
Look, since we last met, I had a terrible time, okay? I don't know anything about how my wife got to be like she was.
What? That you mean? Surgeon, please. That was not very nice.
Sorry, girl.
I don't know how she ended up there. I know that she was poisoned with some chemical agent, but I don't know how or what.
Well, as to that, Mr. Armstrong, how can we be sure? I mean, you sound convincing, but how do we know you're telling the truth?
You know what? I couldn't care if you believe me or not. If you want to imprison me, question me, go ahead. I'm in your hands. There's nothing I can do.
Wake up, Mr. Armstrong, wake up. Come on, Derek, trying to get up and answer some questions.
Turn on your package, please, sir.
What? What for?
Oh, come on. The custody surgeon here, he writes all your possessions in his big book. Got it?
I got it.
Come with me and go to cell.
I want to go out. Who can help me? The smell here is pretty bad.
Do you want a cup of coffee from the machine?
Okay. It's so hot and too sweet.
How are you, Mr. Armstrong? I still have been looking after you. Well, I'm glad to see that you are in a good mood. It'll make my job much easier. Would you like to come with me?
Today is December 8th, 2014. There are two policemen and Derek here. You are allowed to make a phone call. You know, do you want to make a phone call?
Yes, please.
Well, go on, make your call.
I had a problem. I don't have any money. I give my own money to the old policeman. Can you lend me $20?
Why should we give him money?
It's okay, just give him.
Give you.
Hello, can I help you?
Rachel, I'm back in London. I need your help.
Do you know Sarah Trussell?
Sarah Trussell? What that?
A chemical agent, a kind of nerve gas. I suppose you'd call it odorless. No smell, takes about 4 or 5 days.
That's enough. Well, Mr. Armstrong,
I don't know anything about Sarah. What is this?
Come on, you don't expect us to believe that, do you?
My client said that he doesn't know what it is. So you will have to take his word for it. You are not allowed to go on asking the witness the same questions again and again.
have you ever been to Dundano?
Dundano? I have never heard about it.
Well, it appears that your wife knew where it was.
She might have, but I don't. Where is it?
Right up in the north of Scotland, on the shores of Little Lashgoon, just south of Ullapool. It's a lovely place, a lonely place. I said your wife told you about it, about the hotel there. The only one she stayed at more than once. The only one there is in Dandano. She probably told you about the research station just up the mountain there. She did tell you all about that, didn't she?
No, I never heard this before.
All this I don't know doesn't impress me. I wasn't born yesterday. I suggest that you knew your wife went to the Dandano to meet a man called Tiber Abdi. A man we can't get at because he's in Brazil where you have just been. I suggest that you knew that around the time your wife and her companion were out there the last time. Some Ceratraxo was stolen from the government chemical weapons research station. And what's more, that you know where that chemical agent is now. Because we have searched your house from top to bottom, you see, but we can't find it. And let me warn you, Derek Armstrong, if you don't tell us where it is pretty damn soon, we are going to shut you away for a very, very long time. So what's it going to be? The truth or the rest of your life in jail?
Chemical agents at the government research station? I thought this country had signed a convention to ban chemical weapons research.
Fool, you talk a little bit too much.
It's not what you think. Just some research the armed forces are doing to find out what our enemies are up to. That's all. If you say anything about it, no one will believe you. Anyway, we have locked you up straight away, so you won't want to talk about it, will you?
The worker died in a car accident, but we think he chewed the Ceratraxo and gave it to Mr. Octi.
A most convenient accident.
Where to now? Rachel offers to put you up at her house if you don't want to go back to your own place.
Come on, it's a beautiful day. I think you need some fresh air. Look, do you remember the pub? Is that you? Dee, you left. I can't believe it. That must be the first time you left for that.
Yes, there wasn't been much to laugh about. I'm sorry, really sorry. I have been so terrible. You have been so kind. I don't know how I will be able to thank you.
Poor Dee. What are we going to do with you?
I don't know, it's just that I can't stop, you see? I can't get that picture out of my head.
Derek! No, you must be hurting. We all know that. I'm not trying to say it's not important or anything. Please believe me. But now it's time to stop it. It's over. The past is past. It's the future we should be thinking of. The future that matters to you, to me.
Rachel, help me.
You silly fool. Of course I'll help you. I'll always help you.
Wake up, Miss Armstrong, wake up.
Come on, Derek, time to get up. Oh yeah!
Look, do you remember the pub?
I'm glad you are in a bad mood.
Or perhaps it wasn't such a surprise. Perhaps you were expecting it. If you play
Frank, please believe me. Now it's time to. It's the future that we should be thinking of. 好吗？开始了。
If you play with dangerous substances, someone always gets hurt in the end. 有。